How you guys doing? It's your boy GC. God bless y'all. Pretty much gonna continue with part 4 of The Last of Us, the best game of the year, best game of all time, in its time, back in 2013. I don't know about The Last of Us 2. And it sure hasn't put any spark or enthusiasm or let alone hope for waiting on The Last of Us 3, because keep in mind, the gameplay, the graphics, the music, everything was good. It's just the story was trash. And they didn't really have to kill off Joe that fast and that early. But, I don't know. And for pretty much the developers to make it a revenge-based type of game, and you know, revenge pretty much on Abby and revenge on Ellie, and just at the end of the story that you don't really go through, call it plot armor, just so they could have an excuse to write another story for Abby and Lev for The Last of Us 3. It was weak. It was weak. And just to come back for nothing, come back with nothing, come back home to nothing, and have nothing to show for it. That was sad. But let's get on to it. What's up, Frank? Frank, did you see the videos I posted on Instagram? Frank and Sons Collectibles? When I went last Saturday with my best friend and fam? Hold on. Can you guys hear me perfect on my mic? It's just the game audio that needs to be turned up. Yeah, man. If you ever come to the States, come to Cali, that's the place to check out, man. They got a lot of stuff there, and the stuff that I recorded, that's not even half of what you've seen. Turn down. I'm good. It's just the gameplay. Hold on. Let me adjust the mic. Okay. Go away so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Volume. Everything is already up to full blast. Output. Yeah, everything is fine. When they're shooting and you are talking, it's impossible to hear. Oh, okay. I guess the effects could go down a little bit. Music is fine. The dialect is fine. Movie is fine. Chat, just a little bit. Alright. But yeah, that wasn't even half of what you're saying. And they literally got everything there. Like, you know, pretty much anime, sports, tech, comic books, video games, clothing. Collectibles, bags, purse. I guess pretty much a big warehouse swap meet.
So much for this road.
You just follow the river. It'll lead us straight to Tommy's. Come on.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and Tommy. You're not together, so clearly something went down.
We just had a bit of a disagreement, that's all.
Ah, here we go.
Tommy saw the world one way, I saw it the other.
And that's why he joined the Fireflies.
Yeah, your friend Marlene promised him hope. That
Yeah,
kept him
man,
busy for a
that's
while,
like
but just
my
like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was it?
yeah, that's like
Last time
my
you saw him.
getaway. Like, you know,
I
me and
believe
my
his
best
last
friend, we
words to me
usually
were,
go
"I don't ever want to
either
see your
every
goddamn
weekend or
face
every other
again."
weekend. I'm gonna go again this weekend with the fam this
And he's
time.
gonna help
I
us?
don't know if he might
I
go
suppose we're
again.
gonna find out.
Well, if they're without his help, we'll get there.
Let's just keep going.
And me and him was talking because, like, you know, years ago, it was pretty much when it was at his original location, it was pretty packed. Because at first it was open only on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So, you know, they have a decent crowd, you know, coming in just as a, you know, like either travelers or, you know, your regulars.
Power plant.
But it just as in it became more popular over time, especially like, you know, when I started posting videos on Instagram and basically
turns it into
recorded
electricity.
content there on my YouTube channel.
Look, I know what it is. I don't know how it does it.
I'm not basically taking the credit for myself, but it's just as in, like, you know, I basically played a part. And as well as holding certain events, just as in, like, you know, autographs from different celebrities, from movies, wrestling, sports, anime, you name it. It just draw in, you know, a different, you know, dynamic and different genre of people. It's just from all over. And since they moved to their new location, it stays packed. Like, the line wraps around the building just to get in.
Well, that gets us halfway. If we get the other one up, we'll make it across.
Find something. So hang tight.
Where did it go? It just disappeared. There we go. Yeah, I'm using my earphones.
Alright, I need you to...
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
How funny is she can't swim in this one. Now she eventually learned how to swim in the second one. So, how was your day? And why? And Frank? What you guys? What was the plan for today?
Give it a spin.
Japanese games on several fields. Yeah, I just seen it. And majority of the games that is on for sale, I already purchased it already.
That thing.
I will.
Teamwork.
know,
was
I
good
am
day.
too.
Thanks. How was yours? Oh, mine was pretty
Get past this
good.
place, then we can scrounge
The
up
spies
If I
staying up to
starve,
like
you're
4 in the morning last night. Went to sleep, woke up, went back to sleep, woke up. Did some cardio, then ate.
Should we head in?
Ain't no way around.
And afterwards,
Gonna have to cut through the plant.
oh, not yet. And afterwards, took a fam, to the park, cause pretty much, they're stuck in the house all day. So it's like, school, and and that's pretty much it. The virtual learning, and yeah, just took them out so they could basically run and play. Because they got so much energy, now they basically can't sit still, just to be outside and play, and be around like other kids. So we eventually did that. Then once they came home, they was out, like knocked them out, and it was amazing just to see a smile on their face. Hey, by the way, thanks for the follow on Twitch. No problem, man. Yeah, no problem.
Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie?
Yeah, my
the lady
whack.
says.
I mean, well, like I said, I can't sing, so yeah, my duet with
Please
my
tell me
fam,
you're
my
lost.
my baby girl.
We didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
You're all right.
But you
And
know
she want
these
to get
people?
in.
No
She want to do a lot of stuff. She want to get into gymnastics
My
so
goddamn
bad.
brother.
She wants to
Holy
dance,
shit.
and it's
How
like,
you doing, baby brother?
God damn.
it's just like the crazy thing is
Look
like
at you.
with my son, he's more reserved and laid back.
You're
But my
fucking
daughter,
old.
she's the more
Easy.
free-spirited.
Won't happen to you too.
and outgoing
This is
type,
Marie.
just like me.
Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
It's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
Man. So endure all that, like, of course, yeah, starving.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids.
And the crazy part about it is, like, it's just
Been quiet
situations
for a
like this.
What the hell are you doing here?
It just really
Thought I'd
put
find you in Jackson.
a reminder
Plant back to life.
of how blessed and how good we have it now
Electricity, Joe.
versus, looking like
We'll get
this
it running
or
again.
where pretty much everything is
No
headed.
way.
And you really
You guys have
basically
horses.
be grateful
Yeah, a whole lot
and
of them.
appreciative of what you have now, just the little stuff.
Sorry,
Where-
I'll be right back.
Even though it's just a game, but it's really foretelling of reality and probably know what's to come.
When have you ridden a horse?
But
Winston, this
yeah,
soldier
just a lot of
guy
stuff
was
that
on-
the little things that we just take for
You know, if
granted.
you want, we can take them riding later.
That'd be awesome.
With food, shelter, toiletries, a roof over our
No
head,
sweat.
clothes.
All right, let's continue the tour.
Just the little things. I'm really appreciative. Really appreciative
Earl?
of.
Yeah,
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
still waiting on Hauser and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
We'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
It's just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right.
Depends where you from. What you mean? What you mean? You mean as of now, dealing with the individual, depending how either where they're from or how they grew up, rather privileged,
Yeah, go ahead.
and basically turned out to be spoiled, or versus those who just regular normal people, or pretty much had it rough growing up,
I'll come with you.
and it was a struggle, but it's through those trials and tribulations they learn
Come
to
on, Ellie.
appreciate
Give the boys
life
some
and what
space.
they have. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
But it's like
This
just the
will be the sixth
context
time
of it
we've
all
tried
and
to get
everything,
the
regardless
turbines
of
back online.
background, whether you pretty much privileged
You've been here just a
or
week.
just
Feels like forever.
just a regular person, whether you're rich, wealthy, or even poor, or broke or lower class, middle class. Like it doesn't matter and everything. Just when stuff like this hit, like events, it affects us all.
I got something for you.
And it's like
Last year I went
you
back to
basically
Texas,
reflect
back home.
where
Most of our stuff
the
is
stuff
long
that you
gone.
normally do on a day-to-day basis, that not really purposely do it, but it just happens. Like second nature and everything. It's like we really just take
It's a
for
little
granted
faded, but it still looks pretty good.
and really don't sit back and realize like how really good that we have it now, especially now where we're at. Well, I'm in the States and everything versus
Sure.
how
I see.
others who are in other countries.
Okay.
Cause I'm in LA, so
Hold on to
Skid
it.
Row is bad,
Oh, yeah.
but it's probably not as bad where you are
I
at
need to talk to you.
Prank. And you say you in the UK.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just
For
check on my
example,
guys.
here in my region, there is a clip
Come on.
where one generation has to go through at least one war. Oh wow, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. If this game happens in real life, rich people will probably, yes and no, because with rich people and everything, because they have their material and they rich. Well, money really not gonna matter, but it's just the connections and the connections and the influence and the power that they have, kind of bring on special favors when it comes to other individuals who pretty much are highly class trained to handle situations like this. Rather like, government officials or building your own personal militia, and the list goes on. And you got those pretty much who just so focus on, on the luxuries and the material things of what life has to offer. They get so caught up in that the moment you snatch that away, they'll lose their mind.
Remember how we thought no one could live like
And
this
a friend of
anymore?
mine, we were talking about that last night, just as in,
What do you do for protection?
even
Adults
when it
take
comes to
turns
social
guarding the
media,
perimeter.
you see
We
like,
got
a lot of
electrified
people,
facts.
a lot of influencers or people pretty much who grew up
Still
on
got
social
to deal
media.
with infected though, right?
What would happen
doesn't?
if social
This is
media
where we
on
live.
the internet was gone
Maybe you don't have
tomorrow? What would you do? What would they do?
You sound like Marlene.
They would lose their mind.
Hey, buddy.
That's Buckley. Not much of a guard.
Eastern Europe? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so how it is pretty much, out here in Cali is nothing, like I said, compared to where you staying at, bro. Because I know, people in other countries, they have it a lot worse. I mean, what was it not that long ago with Venezuela? They the ones pretty much, struck with dealing with, like, their financial collapse, and they're struggling with food.
These two geniuses are going to bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time.
It's like, man.
You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it two.
We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on.
Yeah. Let's read something else here. Hey, Rob, what's going on, bro?
Time to go to work.
75. 75. Chilling? Yeah, man. Same here, chilling. Belarus was literally a civil war between citizens and cops a few months ago. What was the civil war about? Like, what was going on? Among Us gonna be smacking tonight. Bro, I almost had that game because I played it real. I played it real right. I mean, I had it real strategic, because the past few games it just hasn't either I get killed early or they'll automatically vote me out. It's like, up is GC. Like, how? Where's the facts and evidence if it was me?
Okay, that's good.
Y'all just see my name or whatever, or something happens or whatever. Up, GC, vote him out, yeet him. I'm like, okay. Wait till it's my turn. Play it pretty smooth, stick close to Lucas and throw everybody off, like, see, I'm not doing nothing, I'm with Lucas the whole time, so I can't do it. And,
Go ahead, hit it.
have him, have him and Dragon Knight pretty much get used to me pretty much being around, and at the right moment, bam. And I wish I knew him at 15, or if somebody else was, we could basically strategize on winning. And it's just like, hey, bro, I'm with Lucas and Dragon Knight right now, just us two. But it's like I can't take them both out at the same time, and we're alone. So it's just, like come over here. I'll take out, I'll take out Dragon Knight, I'll take out Lucas, and you take out the other.
Let's go talk.
But I mean, if only Luke Boy was to vote for truth, then yeah, we would have had it. I mean, we would have had it. We would have won that game. Police brutality, president staged the election and people went wild. Wow. Bruh. Yeah, that was the whole purpose. Like, yeah, nobody had no idea who the killer was.
You're a good man.
Basically have to be quiet and
this place gives him a second
sneaky.
chance. Gives us all a second chance. Why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
He's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what? Oh,
Seen
come
her,
on.
I know. I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. Nothing. I wouldn't have believed
Never
it either.
trust.
I can show you.
All right.
Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting tonight.
Why bring her here?
And why you should play tonight too if you're on tonight. I mean, if you got the game, I mean, if you have a PC, you can download it from on PC, or if you have your tablet or on your phone, you can basically play it on your phone.
I just want some simple gear enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this?
This isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They got families too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you?
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care? That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it.
Oh.
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you wanna play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
Woo! I ain't a little kid no more.
We're under attack. You still remember how to kill,
I
right?
bet those words reflect to Joe when he says, man, I bring the cure for mankind. You play the pissy little brother. But when the actual cure basically going to go forth, you will go back on your word. Oh, snap, okay. So I missed some stuff. if that was war and we was in the field, I would have shells for everyone. Let's get so. I don't have it. I'll try to download it. I'm braiding my hair, so I'm more. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Shit!
Oh, is that it? Okay. Help, brother. You just standing there shooting?
You guys see anything?
We got him.
Let's get to the bridge.
I literally just standing there.
They're breaking into the building. No, we're trapped.
We're gonna come in.
You seen the feedback on Lucas? Yep. And it's the usual. Is this the ones that's pretty much either don't have common sense at all, or usually the Xbox fanboys. And I seen also the Griffin video that that he did on Lucas, and he's pretty much like a troll. He don't know what he's talking about. And even the comments or whatever, I basically put like he said one statement, and they couldn't answer. And it proves like what? I'm not saying it's like I thought it was like I'm not saying like when it comes to consoles and everything, it's all about preference, and that's your choice. If you want to get Xbox, that's fine. If you want to get PC, that's fine. If you want to get a PS5, that's fine too. It's your choice. All I'm saying is you're better off getting an Xbox. I mean, not an Xbox. You're better off getting a PS5, or since pretty much everybody's doing that now.
Over here. Let's go. He's over there. Cover me. I'm moving
Oh, wow, what just happened? Larry, what's good, man? He didn't. He just basically rammed her off. It didn't make any sense. And a lot of pretty much false claims when it comes to Xbox, or basically supposedly Sony is catching up to Xbox, which is not true at all. And I mean, didn't also Lucas just posted now what basically concerning IGN, basically Bethesda pretty much came out saying that they're gonna stay a semi-independent dang, what's the word? Pretty much they're gonna say, oh. That's how you got me. Oh. Yeah, so I mean Xbox Zero, they're gonna still be semi-independent. It's like it's not basically they're not gonna be fully exclusive to Xbox. Get out of here! Get out of here! Ah, come on, bruh. Well, I mean, we all doing multiplayer Ghost of Tsushima when it's out. I guess. I mean, of course, Lucas, you're gonna download it, so whoever has the game, hop on. Why doesn't everyone all of a sudden say how Microsoft is so rich that they don't care? I thought this was about which console would profit more, either Xbox or PlayStation. I I mean, yeah. I mean, just at this moment, they both make their money when it comes to as a company. They both make their money when it comes to the consoles now, whether it's scalpers or not. They both make their money, and I'll say the people who foolish enough to actually buy from those scalpers, will spend like $2,000 or $3,000 for a console. Mostly Xbox fans. I could have sworn. There we go.
That's all, those sons of bitches.
And they closed the door.
We gotta get to the girls. Right behind you.
Apparently Bethesda isn't going to be exclusively to Xbox, regardless to what, just all of it. Yeah, exactly. So just like, they pretty much kind of like, hey, like, we bought the, Bethesda. Okay. That's fine. And even in my opinion, even though regardless they bought Bethesda, I bet they can still play Bethesda game on PC. Like regardless of regardless of them basically purchasing Bethesda, I bet y'all still play it on PC. Regardless of future titles and games that they're pretty much going to have, whatever, watch is going to say Xbox and Microsoft Windows. They're like, they're exclusive. I'm like, bruh, if I could play an Xbox game on Xbox and Microsoft Windows, that's not exclusive, bruh. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Hold on, girls. Don't mind me.
I'm all right. The kid's with me.
Don't mind me. I'm just
It's too damn close.
stocking up, scavenging. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's not gonna. It's not going to change anything except Microsoft dollar amount. Exactly. Like I said, these companies at the end of the day,
Listen, hey,
they're making their money, and they kind of count on these console wars and this and that thing because not only is bringing more, exposure and more attention on pretty much their product, but it's also bringing them more profit as well.
What's that all about?
Like literally, they, at the end of the day, they don't care. All they care about is money.
Does that have anything to do with me?
To be fair, Bethesda is done for. Their only good newest game is
Did he
Doom
tell you where the
Eternal.
lab is?
Mick Gordon left ID Software. Doom is gonna go downhill. Wow. Not to mention, Doom Eternal will be playable on PS5 due to backwards
I turn into one of those widows, okay?
PC gamers be getting poorly optimized ports too.
I don't know what else to say.
Miss me with the PS Master Race. Yeah, so it's just like, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't care.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
and it's only referring to those who already have a PC. And who don't want to. It's more wise to use that money to buy an Xbox Series X or S, just to play like either old games or future exclusive games. Just take that money and buy those exclusives or those games and play it on your PC. Because those same games you can play on the console, you play it on PC.
Say again, I didn't hear you.
I mean, it's your choice. Like I said, that's just the wisest choice to save money or whatever. I mean, if you basically just a console person that just wants to collect consoles, then that's fine. Or if you do like Xbox, that's fine too.
Go back inside.
But I know just like a lot of people just as in, I'll just get a PS5. Like, I'll just get a PS5. And I'm not, willing to spend that much money on a console that has no games at launch. And I gotta wait until 2021 in order to play those quote-unquote titles.
Get him. She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her, don't worry.
Stubborn kid.
Hey, you with the PS5, I think what, Spider-Man Miles Morales, like, it not only comes to the PS4, but it's also like, a PS5 title as well. Mick Gordon is responsible for the original soundtrack. Without him, the new Doom reboot is nothing. Wow.
She didn't go down this way.
Man, all this greenery.
Ellie, what are you thinking?
You know what? This reminds me of that show. I know I said it before, but this reminds me of a show that used to be on. I don't know if it's the National Geographic channel.
There.
It's a show called Life After People, where they basically do like reenactments and reanimations of what would the world will be like without people, and how the environment, the world, pretty much will react or either either sustain itself or, well, of course it's going to sustain itself, but basically how it will be without people. Where, like, how people, where there's not people to pretty much, maintain, the roads and everything else. You'll see like a lot, especially like, landscaping. You'll see a lot of this in big cities.
Go around, I'll cover you.
Like a lot of greenery just growing out of places. Oh, whoa. A lot of old materials will begin to rust out and break down, like bridges and roads and stuff like that. Got him. Wait. You could climb up there, but okay. Yeah, it was an interesting show a while back. Whoa.
You're gonna pay for that!
Crap. Oh, I see. Dang, right when I'm about to pull. Again? Bro, don't scare me sticking up behind me like that. Crap. Okay. Wow. You are so lucky. Miles Morales alone is console selling, let's be honest. Yep, scary part was when they mentioned what would happen to complex factories and sector, like nuclear power plants and dams. Is ammo very limited in this game? It depends on the mode you play on. Like the harder the mode, the scarce the ammunition is and the material. So if you play like on hard mode or grounded, you have to rely on your survival skills. Yeah, you have to rely on your survival skills in order to beat this game. It basically puts you in a mindset where if you was facing a situation with no gun or no ammo, what would you do to survive? Especially if you coming up with encounters like this. And you gotta basically be creative on how to survive each encounter. That's why you see me through a lot of the game. I use material around me like glass to like stun them and just take them out with one hit. Instead of it being multiple. There we go. Instead of it being multiple and just focus on one while the other ones is like, you know, shooting at me. And the AI is stupid in this game sometimes. They really don't do much to help me. No ammo, no nothing. Okay, guess not. And part of this is survival too, like crafting different materials to come up with weapons and solutions. I'm sure you have already seen the thousands of people who bought an Xbox One bottles. Oh, I seen that too. I started laughing. I started laughing when I seen that. Okay, we can go back. I started laughing when I seen that. And even like, you know, by it, you know, the Xbox basically selling out fast. You already know a majority of them pretty much is scalpers. Cause I mean, look at I mean, the moment what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago when they first announced this the pre-orders. As soon as it hit midnight, it was already sold out. And in my mind, I'm like, let me check eBay. Lord behold, already selling at $900, $1,000, $2,000 or whatever. And guess who's gonna buy? Guess who's willing gonna pay $2,000 for an Xbox? Still with no games and what or to play on this way. I mean, hey, get your money. I'm just not really as confident into, you know, purchasing an Xbox to basically reselling it versus a PS5. And if the demand isn't there, then it's kind of reasonable where you basically, you know, inflate your prices like that. And then too, another thing when it comes to concerning scalpers, is basically nothing new to me because I'm used to it for over the years. Like I said, I used to do, well, I still do security. But back then, my first security job, you know, basically working at a shoe store, and when those new J's come out, those limited editions, and I mean limited editions, and you know, you have the sneakerheads coming all over, camping out in front of the store for like 1 to 2 weeks straight.
Look, by the ranch.
To basically spend like what, $350, $400 on a pair of shoes, and flip that and get paid $3,000 just by selling it. And I'm like, dang, that's not a bad hustle.
Area looks clear.
Not a bad hustle at all. You pretty much just made rent in one day. But yeah, Green General, yeah. I that was interesting when I seen that a while back. And also the animals too, they'll return to their natural habitat, or you'll see like a lot of them pretty much, you'll see a lot of them in the cities, in big cities and stuff like that, just roaming around. Because who's going to attend to the zoos and stuff like that, or the ones that do is hiding out in wildlife. They make their way to the cities because the food source that's in the wildlife is pretty much running out. So they go into the city to see where they can find food. Yeah, like, you know, like it'd be like 400 years after people, or 500 years after people, or this, you know, this many years, like, you know, the Golden Bridge, you know, will collapse, or the monuments will collapse. You know, just a lot of stuff that we basically keep up in maintenance, you know, and it's basically, you know, destroyed, you know, deteriorated. I wonder if I can find that show on YouTube. I wonder if I can. But yeah, that was pretty much what I was saying. Just as you look at this environment and details, you can pretty much expect that, you know, when it comes to a post-apocalyptic era, where it's just limited people all over the world, and there's really no people that's, oh, I seen that glitch. There's no people around to basically, like, you know, maintain all this. And you basically in the process of starting civilization all over again. It's going to be hard and tough because, you know, you got everybody, you know, you got different groups, different cliques with different mindsets where, you know, because it's the end of the world and stuff, like, you know, they end up losing their minds. And, you know, you got the cannibals or the hunters or the religious, you know, zealots, and pretty much in the cults. That's in The Last of Us 2. You have those type of people. And then, like I said, you have, you know, people, you know, like Joe and Tommy and their crew, who's basically actually putting in the effort and work, and also trying to unite, you know, other people who are yet alive and still in their right mind to work together and rebuild civilization again. You know, start over. Also, another thing, this is my dream house. Like a farm type of ranch type of big house like this. This is my dream house. This is literally what I want. Nice 2-story, like I said, 4-bedroom or 5. Like all this space, you know, for family want to come over and stay, or friends want to come over, you know, just to get away. Farm life, like a lot of land. This is what I want. If I had the money, I would really invest in something like this. This is literally what I want. Just nothing but peace. I still want that bed. I still want Joe's bedroom from the first episode. Just like that, all that space and everything. That's what I want. It was the same. It was the same with exclusive
boys,
Dragon Ball
movies,
figures. They buying them for $60 and reselling it for a stupid amount for over $500.
Get up.
Bruh. Oh, you gonna see that? You gonna see that in Frankenstein's too?
Do you even realize?
Like a lot of pretty much Dragon Ball Z figures or anime figures. I mean, majority of it, they're at a fair and decent amount to buy.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed.
There's also the really good ones that are expensive.
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me.
I mean, it's in you've probably seen the video, like, you know, the Dragon Ball Z figures and stuff.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
Oh.
Right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. We are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
Oh, okay.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
But yeah, I want a house like this. With a lot of land. And a lot of greenery.
The hell are you?
Okay. Turn right. Turn right. Good, good. Come on. Keep going. Why you have to come in here? Had an Arnold accent for a minute.
Hang back.
Who did that? Hey, boo, how you doing? How was your day? I've been meaning to ask, do you ever sleep? You don't want to be up around 5 or 6 in the morning. It's like, do you sleep at all? Where'd he go? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, got him.
All right. House is clear.
Let's get back to the horses.
Appreciate you, appreciate you. Only a few hours a night right now. What is a few hours to you? 3 or 4? Because kind of like, that's kind of not healthy. I'll say the minimum I get like 4 to 5 hours of sleep, but the most like 7, possibly 8.
We're clear.
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. You need a house in the forest, far from other people minding.
Want a hand up?
Yeah, this is pretty much the type of house I want. Like I said, it's like it got a lot of land. I see, you know, some forest, like, you know, some trees or whatever, like a nice view. Yeah, just away from the city, so it could be peaceful. Trust me, if I had the money, I would buy some land and either have it build up from the ground up to resemble something like this. Like, yeah, this is what I want. Because this is beautiful. And it's like in an area where you pretty much could, more so like, you know, a self-sustaining living, where, you know, you could basically, like, you know, you got your own water source. You know, there's efficient energy, like, you know, solar panels and stuff like that. So that's energy right there. Grow your own food. A lot of space, pretty much, you know, to run around. Especially, you know, kids-wise, for them to grow up to as well. And it's just a peace of mind. To, you know, get away from the city life and everything. This is really what I want.
All the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
I have insomnia, and I don't want to take anything for it. Look, extreme time doesn't help.
Hell, get up.
Oh, I'll be praying for you, Sasha. Like, dang, because that's not good. That's crazy.
I'm gonna hang on to this, fella.
Have you thought about taking melatonin? I mean, that's like the organic natural source. Like stress reliever tea. You know, pretty much to relax your mind and your body, and it'll put you to sleep.
I don't want it coming after.
Sorry for stealing.
Some days I get like
Come back
7
to town.
hours.
Let's discuss it at least.
It just depends. There are people making entire shelters and pools out of clay.
University, Eastern Colorado.
Bro, I've been watching those videos. Like, there are
science building.
I don't know, it's just peaceful to watch. Just to watch them build, like, take something out of nothing and make a masterpiece out of it. They'll literally make, like, you know, a nice home just out of, like, bamboo sticks, trees, clay, dirt, even like beautiful sized pools, you know, just out of, like, you know, dirt and clay. It'd be really interesting to see those guys build, and without no special tools or whatever, just like the sticks in their hands or the tools that's around them. Yeah, I love watching those guys. They really peaceful and
Right, it's called turnover.
they're real peaceful to watch. Melatonin doesn't help me, unfortunately. I need like 10 pills to get tired. Dang. And our bodies don't absorb melatonin in that form, external, unless our body has a need for melatonin deficiency. Dang. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me look around. See what I can find. People hustling and making village at the same time. Next level hustling. It's all good, Mr. GC. I have Benadryl. I used to take Benadryl a lot when I was a kid. That stuff usually makes me drowsy. But I mean, I stopped taking it years and years ago, though. And I need some OTC stuff if I need it, or I just stay awake and sleep the following night. Oh, okay. Yeah, cause you know I care. You know, it's concerned. And like I said, I dealt with it bad firsthand, only because my job at the time. I used to work a lot of overnight shifts. Like, it would be like 15-hour, 18-hour, or even 24-hour shifts straight with no sleep. And it used to be like consistent too, like multiple days. You know, sometimes, you know, the money was good, but it's just psychologically I was out of it, and it just like, and of course, like, you know, me being young, whatever, like, oh, I could probably handle it, you know, just like, you know, increase my days, but, you know, you still gotta listen to your body, and yeah, my mind and my body and everything, like I said, my mind was out of it.
Stay.
And it's like I needed sleep. It was like, yeah, I need sleep.
Callous, anyways.
My fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
Callous.
That's why basically at that time, like, you know, I can handle 3 days a week of those shifts. You know, that will be enough. You know, I can't do 4, I can't do 5 days straight. Like, no.
Okay. None of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
And there's moments I'll do depending how bad I need the money at
See
that
most
time.
of the campers from there.
But just like out of regular, just like no, I can't do it.
Let's go.
Okay. I cannot do it. I actually never slept after the stream. Nice. Oh yeah, I won't after the stream. Like when it's like 4 o'clock in the morning or like that. That's why I usually like go to sleep. And like I said, I usually get in like 4 or 5 hours. It's like I'll wake up and go to bed. Wake up and go to bed. And I'd be afraid that since the lack of sleep that I'm really getting, is like will I have the energy to do anything else afterwards? Like especially like working out.
So these places.
Or would it affect my body or my health later? I think I'm kind of feeling the effects a little bit of it affecting my health because of lack of sleep.
Find themselves.
But because I've been doing it for so long, when I was younger. So it's like, you live and you learn. I've downloaded the game. Now I can't stop playing. I'm trying to finish my hair. Oh, you're welcome. Sasha, we got another Among Us. We got another Among Us player tonight. Yeah, I mean, hop on Discord, when Lucas play. One thing is, me, because I'm a fast typer, I can type like 50 to 70 words per minute, so just, yeah, as soon as you call out that code, I'm on it. That's why I basically asked Lucas, like, even me and Dragon, we was asking him, like, is there a way that, since, there's like a lot of members, and, and I've been noticing, like, just be the same people that basically hop in, it's either per game, or when he puts in a new code, it's usually the same people that basically get in. But, just to be fair, like, can we alternate? I don't have a problem basically monitoring, like, not only who's a member, but also who has played more than once, to basically, like, boot them out just for others to have a turn to play. And, rotate them back in, that way. Just to be fair, only to be fair. It's NY, she's the player. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that too. That's what me and Parody was talking about. Just like because like to increase his viewership, it seems like a lot of his viewers, they're like either out of state or out of the country.
There was
they're not really here. Like our time, Pacific time. So it just says out of like consideration for them and for him to grow his viewership on his channel, like you probably gotta stream a little early, so it won't be too late. For you guys who stay in like New York or New Jersey or Connecticut or even like the UK, because yeah, there's a time difference. So like I said, it'd be 11 and 12 o'clock for us, but it's like 2 or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock for you guys. And it's like by that time y'all already sleep or tired. Hey Justin, how you doing? What, it's 7 a.m. when Lucas stream your time? Like 7 a.m. your time when Lucas is stream like around 12 or probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for you?
Alright, let's do this.
So sad. Oh man, I'm looking forward to October because I hate horror games, so I can finally sleep. So you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on that because you hate horror games. Interesting. I mean, I love horror games. That's why I'm so in love with the Resident Evil series. That basically kind of like introduced me when it comes to horror games. That and Silent Hill. And for movies, it's Michael Myers. That really makes me fell in love with horror movies. Michael Myers, Night of the Living Dead, the comedy horror like Return of the Living Dead, Jason, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. 17. Can't do crap. Clip capacity. Yeah, I can't do nothing with this. I really don't care less about that. Bow, I can't really do anything. Reload. And clip capacity, range. Recoil. 20 and 50. Fire rate. Okay. 20 and 20. Okay. 2020. One for recoil and just reload speed.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. Bruh, no one is in California. I'm seeing in chat. Wait, bruh, no one is in California. I'm seeing in this chat. 3 a.m. Oh, wait a minute, bruh. It's 3 a.m. right now for you, Frank. And it's 7 8. Where y'all stay? I mean, bruh, I had to wait. Hold on, let me scroll up. I'm sorry. Okay, bruh, I'll be staying up till 7 when Lucas streams are done. Oh, okay. So around Lucas be finished around 3 or 4 in the morning. It's 7 in the morning for you. Got it. Yeah, that. And let's see. And for you, Prank, it's also 7. Oh, 7. No, it's 7. It's 7 o'clock with you right now. Interesting. Man. Yeah, I seen The Strangers. It was stupid. The ending was stupid. I think I seen it in theaters too.
Good back.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Let's go. Lucas stream starts at 7 for me. Now it's 3 a.m. GC is 3 a.m. for. Oh, okay. Right now, and you up watching, bruh. More power to you. Are you up watching me right now? I was in sleep. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I tried to talk to him about that. I mean, I'll ask him again, like talk to him again about it. You know, but at the end of the day, like, you know, it's his choice, it's his channel, and he probably got, like, you know, other stuff going on in his life, so.
Whoa.
Let's find out.
Spaceship.
But I mean, it's always best to have a set schedule, you know, to start your streams. I mean, with me, it just adds in, like, you know, my schedule's kind of like everywhere, you know, due to, like, you know, me basically staying focused on, like, my fitness journey to better my health. Take care of responsibilities, too, at the moment. And among
I'll
other
stay with
things.
Callus.
hate that name.
But I mean, when you
How
have
many
the time,
people
you have the
think are
time.
there? Fireflies.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
Not sure.
The horror movie's already giving me anxiety. We haven't even. I mean, we should do that. Have like on Discord, have a horror movie movie night. Like somebody basically, like we can vote or whatever. It's just like somebody streaming. And I mean, they're not that bad. I mean, plus, I mean, I guess
Stay with the horse.
it's out of my system and everything. I guess I'm not as sensitive how I was growing up.
Him running off.
But that was the whole
Right
rush.
back.
Okay, somebody there. That was the whole rush.
Looks like someone jerry-rigged this thing. No juice.
My sleep schedule's ruined. I can't sleep. Horror movie night will
See
be
if I can
dope.
get the
Yeah.
fire back on.
Yeah, like I guess starting October. I mean, if Lucas want to get involved, or it could just be, you know, whoever want to join, you know, that's fine. Pretty much, you know, discuss like, you know, what movies do want to watch. Pick a day. What we want to stream and watch them. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet you it's 5. I bet you it's more upstairs. Okay, I gotta be smart about this. Bro, y'all enjoy that. I've already seen The Ring, The Hills That Have Eyes, 30 Days of Night, one other horror movie, but I've never forgotten them in the past 20 years. I am so sorry. Especially it's perfect where you're basically when you're pretty much in a relationship, that's like the best time to basically be booed up too. Just watching horror movies. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Ah, okay. Get back. Ooh, okay. One right there. Dang it! Oh. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. I think it's only 3 of them, too. There's probably more. But yeah, go back to your spots. I only saw them once. Yeah, like I said, I love the Halloween series. I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation, that was just comedy to me. It started off as a horror, but it was just comedy the more I watched it growing up. Those are good. Night of the Living Dead, classics. Dawn of the Dead, classics. The old one, the one in the 1970s. And also the 2004 one, which is my favorite out of all of them. Because that pretty much, you know, introduced sprinting zombies, where I'm like, oh, heck no. Let that be real life. None of us will survive. You better get up on your cardio. Okay. Okay, it's 3. It's 3. I've only seen Friday the 13th. I'm wanting to watch some based on true stories. Yeah, like the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, basically that was based on a true story. Come on, hop over. Come on, hop over. Hop on over. Hop on. I got you. No, I didn't mean to use that. Hold on, let me catch up with chat right quick. Okay, so some of the greats. My favorite Friday the 13th, I guess it's the fourth one. Well, which Friday the 13th where he was on the boat and those college kids. Like that was my, and at the end they pretty much ended up in Manhattan, New York. Cause like that's like my favorite one, especially with that black guy. I know him, but I forgot his name. Where he just basically started squaring off on Jason on the roof. Used all of his stamina, his energy, and he talk about like, take your best shot. And he's straight up, and Jason straight up haymaker him. Straight up haymaker him for one hit.
There's that.
1, 2, and there we go. Yeah, I killed the boss, so. I tried, and the dude dumped me right. oh, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. The dude dumped me right out there. 30 Days a Night finish. 9.5 years and still scarred. I was so sorry. Dang. Well, that lets you know he's a mic. You had a mic.
That a fact.
Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? Would have been cool. I'm just saying.
Y'all, those were not good movies. Horrifying. I must have been up 30 hours by now. I'm probably needing a nap
When I
for
was
real.
a kid, I used to
Example, the clicking and horror part is this game. Makes me really
Shut up.
anxious.
Serious.
Sing something.
Oh, school.
Come on, I won't laugh.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Yo, I'm gonna head out right now. Got a few things to finish. Alright, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it, man. Know what I mean, man? Like I said, now you tell me, know what I mean? Like, bro, go to bed. I'd rather, I'm more concerned of your health and your mental, your physical health and your mental health than for you to pretty much, support the stream, and check me out. And that goes for anybody.
Those monkeys?
Yeah,
See what I'm talking about? This animal just basically running free. And this is like a university. I don't know if those are from the zoo or those were lab monkeys or I don't know. But yeah, you gonna normally see like a lot of animals just roaming free.
First time seeing them
everywhere, mostly like in big cities. Bears, lions. It's also like that movie I Am Legend with Will Smith, right, where you see like a lot of deers that he's trying to capture at the beginning, in the cities, just like in herds, and then out of nowhere here comes a lion and his family. I mean, he could have easily taken out that lion, but I don't know, either he was just afraid to notify by shooting his gun, that many times, and notify, what they're called, the Reapers or the Seekers, or I don't know. Or he basically had compassion on those lions because
I'll be right back.
you know they're hungry. They're looking for food. They just looking for food, and they come across a deer. So it's like, okay, yeah. Wait, there's literally nothing here? Or... Ah, okay. The heck was going on here? All these candles. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, also, like I said before, like, you know, even with me in this situation, I'll be doing the same thing, looking everywhere to see how much I could, you know, scavenge. And, you know, you'd be surprised at what you can find, too. Rather just, you know, really useful stuff to basically, like, you know, craft other things. Let's go see biscuits.
Hey, look. Fireflies.
Ah. Reference.
Oh, look.
What am I looking at, girl? Like, what am I looking at?
Alright, let's try that gate.
Watch yourself.
Two.
Okay. Map of the campus. And you usually have maps laying around like that. Ah, the dorms. I never had the opportunity to actually live in a dorm. I mean, right after graduate out of high school. I mean, right after I graduated out of high school, I wanted to enlist in the Marines, but my mom talked me out of it, so I ended up just going to a community college and staying home. I only wanted to go to the Marines so I could travel the world. And it was going to pay for my education. Dang. Microwave. I mean, I could fix that up. I can fix up the microwave. We'll have, you know, have some heat. And you start eating good.
Demon spores.
Even though it's way much better than just to heat your food. like rather on a fire than to microwave, due to like way less radiation. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. One, two, three. Dang it! One more. Oh, just two. Okay. Like only two took. Oh, one more. All right. Oh, it's one more. How do you feel about the Saw franchise? I love it. That introduced a new genre of psychological horror. I love it. And four was my favorite one. Five was, I wouldn't say the actual event was stupid because they could have worked together, because even the task that was at hand is like, this could have played out different. This could have played out different. They could have all survived. But think about it. Realistically, if you're drugged and got kidnapped and you're in an environment you're not familiar of course, you're not going to think rationally. Especially when dealing with survival mode. But, they pretty much all could have survived. And I remember going to the movies to see 4 too. And they were strict. You literally could not go watch this movie unless you're 21 years of age. Checking ID and all. Yeah, which one you like? Or just the series itself? Or you don't like the series? And it's like dealing with, like I said, psychological horror or whatever. Those type of movies, you will not sleep at night. It'll have you up, contemplate some stuff. Some of those egos was the major downfall. Hard question. Which movie though? It's like which movie basically that led to pretty much, okay, it's really good, and there came a time where a certain movie came out dealing with Saw that okay, it's I don't know what was wrong with its direction, but it just like it led to a downfall. I'm even interested in watching the new one that's about to come out. Is that like a reboot or like a reboot of a movie, or is it just like an installment of the original Saw? The one with Chris Rock. It's my fave, the twists and turns. Oh, okay. Yeah.
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
5 was interesting. I mean, like I said, I love 4. And dude just couldn't grasp the hint of everything else. But that was his addiction at the time too, and everything. It just has, and he just have the knee-jerk reaction to save everybody. And it's just like the clues was there. Even his own wife was telling him, like, you can't save everybody. And there's gonna be there has to be a point in time that they have to learn to save themselves. They have to want it for themselves. Like I said, it really messes with you and it really tests you psychologically. Those stages of events.
You did it!
Yeah, come on through.
Have you seen 4? Because each movie that came out in Saw, like Saw 1, 2, and 3, it always leads, to the next one, or it takes you back to the prequel, the previous titles. But it all brings its conclusion, later on.
Bill used them as a form
talking
of
about
defense.
each
Maybe they're
character
doing the same.
that either is being tested, or the ones that pretty much got killed in the crossfire, or Jigsaw himself and everything. I mean, like even with the officers, like Detective Matthews, you could say he's like a crooked cop per se, and it was more so like justice. For him, of all the people he falsely arrested and prosecuted and got them convicted.
No, nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
And I think what Laura is like, her fascination with, forensics and with her job, basically like, basically learning about the dead and stuff like that. And with Riggs, what's his last name? Riggs, the black guy. It's like that was just his problem and everything. Just as he always had to basically be there. He does unrational reactions, which led him to get in, written up and in trouble a couple of times. And especially when it comes to certain situations, without basically focusing on protocol and training, as well as leadership or whatever. He just, acts out of emotions, just I gotta do, just do it or whatever. But it just, a lot of the times, it does more harm than good. And, his emotions, and a lot of his emotions get the best of him. Like, even though, like, that teacher and everything was on some funny business with, with some students, at his school. I don't know if he was a teacher or he was a principal. And his assistant or whatever, or the teacher, she was behind his foolishness too. Like covering it up or just allowed to keep it going. I don't know. But yeah, regardless of him laying a hand on him, he didn't have to like literally punch him and everything. Because like literally say, I'm about to sue you forever. I'm going to sue this whole department. I'm going to sue you for everything you got. And it's just like, yeah, that happens. Or certain instances, he'll run in after other officers, try to save a life or whatever. And, his superior and everything, like, bro, your training and everything. You never ever run through a locked door or a suspicious door. You don't ever do that. I've seen them all, but I can't remember by number. I need to sing. Very crooked. Wow, your memory. Oh yeah. Yeah, when it comes to movies I like, trust me, I remember it. But yeah, it was a lot of interest, but it was a lot of hints, dropping his way or whatever, just as in, yeah, you can't save everybody. Even they say even to the point of his wife. His wife even told him like everything, just as in you can't save everybody. Like take the day, like take the time off, go on vacation. Let's go out, let's do something, whatever. But he was just so focused on Eric or whatever, which is understandable. Like like he's a good friend, but a lot of the times it's like there are just certain instances, certain situations that just need to be worked out on its own. Okay, nothing's here. And even his last test, he didn't listen. He just see Eric just pretty much, tied up and everything. Knee-jerk reaction, ran through the door. That led to, Eric's demise. And he had like seconds left. You make me want to watch him again. I need to eat something right quick before my window close up. I don't know if I just want to eat food or a snack. Donnie Wahlberg was doomed from the start. Yeah. I mean, even in the part that kind of made me mad at the end. I mean, not at the beginning of 3. He could have escaped. He really could have escaped.
Thanks. Let's look around.
But with a messed up foot, just on pure adrenaline, and all you basically focus on like where's my son? But I don't know. He could have easily took care of Amanda. Because like there's certain moments where he could have just killed her right then and there. Because he had the upper hand, he had the strength. Basically him being wounded at all. Oh, thank y'all. Hold on, before I hit the table. Let me see what else I can find. Thank you. Honestly, that was like the first movie I ever seen Donnie Wahlberg act. I probably would have done the same. He thought his kid was dead. I'm gonna have to keep up with your memory. Yeah, if it's a movie that I really enjoy, yeah, I'm gonna remember everything. Dang, I can't really do crap. Yeah, I can't really do anything. I think I'm gonna just stock up for now. Yeah, I'm gonna stock up for now. But this part, 170, okay. Let me see, max health, listening. Weapon sway. Healing. Healing, crafting. Okay. Which kid? No more kids in Saw. Which you talking about Daniel? The wannabe tough guy? Until stuff got real.
Here for mankind over here. Anyone?
Let's keep it down until we figure out.
Ah, see? More. Even more. Right. Let's go. Ah, another upgrade. What's this? Level 4. Nice. 50. 15 pills. Yes, I remember names. Yeah, Daniel. Daniel was Detective Matthew's son.
Nothing useful.
Yeah, nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I mean, how can you not remember his name? He kept screaming it out through the whole movie. Daniel!
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
He kept screaming it out throughout the whole movie of Saw 2. Bro, you have to burst in. Okay. Voice recorder. had his little man moment with the drug dealer trying to save Amanda with. Yeah. And that was shady how he just threw Xavier, how he just basically threw Amanda just in those pile of needles. And the only thing that crossed my mind when that happened, I was like, dang, she probably either had hepatitis, HIV, or something by the time everything was done. Or some type of infection, because those are some really bad, dirty needles. And it's the type of, I don't know, it just basically make you jump, and it's the type of jump that make your butt clench. Like, oh! Alright. I probably gotta backtrack. There's probably some items I probably missed. Thank you. Yeah, let's stock up, boys. Okay.
That's good, right?
We found out where they went.
Came in here. She came that way. Ah, more. And that's good. Y'all heard that too. Sure do. Me and my friends wanted to do an escape room. Nah, I'm not doing no escape room. We saw that, and everybody, especially, yeah, I don't want to do an escape room. Especially when I seen that movie. What's the name of that movie that was so freaking trash, and I was really disappointed. And it came out not too long ago, and it was trash. And the end didn't really, like, piss me off. It's like, was it called Escape Room or I don't know.
Jesus.
Well, maybe all
Yeah,
that
Escape
research
Room. That movie made me mad.
Let's keep searching and find something.
And it really made me don't even want to even attempt to do an escape room. Know what that is. Ah, this part. No, don't watch Escape Room. You'll be mad. I'm telling you, you'll be mad.
Fireflies, they've all left.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm dead. Or I will be soon. Got me some time to reflect. Been years that felt like we were... fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Come on. You for the others. They all return to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there. Still trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
I know the city.
Is it far?
It ain't close. Horseback.
What? Fireflies?
Get down!
Oh! What the fuck are these guys?
I guess rice cakes will do. Ellie, get out the way. Get out. Oh crap. Yeah. That's what I need. Okay. Okay. Really? Commercials, the best commercials. Commercials is deceiving. Commercials are really deceiving.
Joel?
Bro had it coming. go. Yeah, commercials are really deceptive. A commercial will promote the heck out of a movie, make it look good, but as soon as you actually see it, you be like, oh, heck no. I need my money back. Crap. Thank you. Ah, this. Honestly, the last movie I enjoyed was Endgame. Yeah, same here. Yeah, I really enjoy Endgame. Wow. The way the movie theaters are up.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, when I was in the movie. The movie was hype when I went to go see Black Panther at the premiere. And it was really hype when I went to go see Endgame.
Okay. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's get to the damn horse.
Yeah, I miss the movies too. I'm a big movie person. That is something like I really love to do is
I don't see anyone. Let's go.
Go to the movies a lot.
Joel?
Or just chill at home and just watch movies. Either way, like, it's a good time for me. It's a good time for me.
Yeah.
Come on, move! Alright. Just stay here. Let's leave this asshole.
Ellie. Those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come on out. You want to do this the hard way?
Well, dang.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel. Come on. Move it.
Wow.
No one here. Hurry.
Just going in and out of consciousness too. Love Black Panther. Then I saw Lucas reading and breakdown and what
I'm coming.
Nah, honestly, he did got a point. When it came to the debate between T'Challa and Killmonger.
Yes.
In my perspective, retrospective is they both.
Come on.
It's like they both were good, but it just as in with T'Challa and everything, he was just basically stuck on pretty much tradition, and basically like pleasing his father, which is nothing wrong with that. But Killmonger, even though he's basically placed as a villain, at the same time he wasn't everything because the ideology and the stuff that he was saying, it made sense. And it's like I agree with a lot of stuff he was saying, but it's just how he went about it was I didn't agree. If he went about it a whole different way, then yeah. But it motivated T'Challa and everything to actually open his borders and his secrecy of putting Wakanda, keeping Wakanda hidden, to the rest of the world, just so he could actually go out to the rest of the world and help and save the rest of the melanin community and actually liberate them.
Wait here. I'll get the door.
Like resource centers, you know, schools, food, knowledge, everything. To better themselves. What's good? Shawty food? Different approaches to reaching the same goal.
Just get the horse.
Yeah, so like I was down with T'Challa and everything, but at the same time I was down with Killmonger too. And he was hitting, and he was also hitting a lot of nails, you know, when he basically got to Wakanda. With the leaders.
I think we're safe. Joel? Joel? Shit. Joel, here. Oh, get up, get up, get up. You gotta tell me what to do. Come on. You gotta get up. Joel?
Correction, T'Challa was Moreso about preserving Wakanda, but Killmonger was more like you're limiting your escape, your hope to just Wakandarans, and there are melanated people impacted outside your bubble, and also Nikita, she was also, if you think about it, Nikita was also on Killmonger's side as well. That was her whole purpose of going on these missions or whatever, to help protect and liberate, you know, the black people all around the world, especially like in Africa or in Sudan and stuff. Like she was basically doing the same thing, just to helping our people all around. So she was already on that mission, but you know, it's pretty much, you know, up to the king to basically, like, you know, be supportive too. But you know, of course, you know, he has his reasons, and also pretty much to crap. There you go.
Steady.
Come on, where? Got him. Like I said, if it wasn't basically supposedly for Killmonger's death, and to really, no, it was a lot of stuff that T'Challa sees, and he basically confronted his father on the afterlife to basically like change his mind, like, you know, we're doing this all wrong. And honestly, how much you want to bet that, come on, dang, how much you want to bet if he would have never left Killmonger when he was a kid, none of this would have happened. But, you know, things happen for a reason, in order for, you know, T'Challa to basically change the rules and to get out of his comfort zone, to really step outside of Wakanda, while at the same time protecting Wakanda, but also, you know, protecting, you know, the rest of our people. The rest of our people.
He heard that.
Instead of just Wakandans. It's like, you know, show them there's more than just, you know, poverty and you know, in the hood and stuff like that, that they're pretty much, you know, accustomed to. And they're pretty much like, you know, everything that, you know, we pretty much face, you know, systematic racism, slavery, and all that. Like I said, I agree with Killmonger, and I agree with T'Challa. Just like I said, just Killmonger, he just went at it in a different way. And if you get like a whole bunch of ignorance together, you know, something would have got started, you know, and stuff would have really got done too. Like basically use our weapons, our knowledge or whatever to go around to the borders. And he said there's actual sleeper cells placed all around the world. And I think that's what his uncle was too. I think he was a sleeper cell who basically was out in I think in Oakland.
Crap, he's fast.
Crap. I think he was out in Oakland and everything, just setting up territory and everything to find to help basically bring revolution, to the black community. I believe. So it's like, it's his uncle, it's Nikita, and there's Killmonger. It was all, of course, Killmonger, he taught his son. But they was pretty much all the same page or whatever. Because, like, until you actually step your foot in that environment and really be out there amongst those people and see for yourself what's really going on in the world and everything, you will never truly fully understand. And T'Challa pretty much had to see that for himself. And you have to see it for the actions of his own cousin. And on top of that, his dad lied. Killmonger was right. The issue was how extreme he took things. Yeah, I mean, he literally wanted to start war. He had basically spies and sleeper cells placed all over the globe. He basically wanted to get out, recruit more individuals or whatever to basically go along with the war and basically just to tear the whole system down and destroy anybody who gets in the way of them. Including his own people. If they basically refuse and want to help the pretty much the colonizers, then yeah, you could get this work too. Okay, I'm not focusing. I just want to get this deer. I want to get this deer. Yeah, basically like take them out, whatever, and allow us as a change to be on top and to be in charge and to run the world and to see how pretty much the colonizers, the white people feel, basically being under bondage and under oppression. But yeah, if he would have went about it a different way, then it would have really worked out. But, I mean, there's also, well, according to the comics, he's not dead. Right. That was what's interesting. You had all things different approaches and viewpoints, which also kind of shows everyone's priorities and diversities in thinking. I get T'Challa's protecting this. Other nations would have wiped him out. I mean, I get it, and like I said, I get T'Challa's point of protecting Wakanda as a whole, whatever. Because look at the wealth and the technology and just the blooming and the advancement of the civilization in Wakanda, and especially when it comes to advanced medicine, technology, everything. And let that be known, everything, especially sad to say, the U.S. It'll be another war just to take that over. Among any other things in history and everything, when it's concerning resources that we don't have, we just pretty much start a war and just take it from them, as well as other countries. Especially vibranium. Vibranium is your only, not really only, but majority of the essence element that you have to really sustain, pretty much your civilization, your wealth, your advanced weaponry, your protection, all that. You'll do everything to protect it, or for somebody to take it. Where are you at? Okay, where are you? Usually don't take me this long. Okay, his footprint leads over there. Ooh, there were so many things in that movie. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much overall and everything. Like I said, when it came to Lucas' review of the movie, it's like I get it, and I do agree, to a certain extent. And it's like I get both sides, but it's like I also usually that's rare. It's like I get the villain side too because he was making a lot of sense, and he'll hit you with those viewpoints and those punchlines to have you think. Especially if you're a black individual.
There you are.
There you go. Oh. Can't see. Got him. Oh, Sean, man, I'm addicted to those. The roasted, the salted and roasted ones. I am addicted to those pistachio nuts. You literally can't stop eating one. I wonder what they put in it. I know they put something in it to have you addicted to it. Before you know, you end up eating the whole bag. There you go.
Steady.
Jesus. Dripping blood. You know, I never had deer before. Like, I never ate deer before. I wonder what it tastes like. I never had duck. I want to try that. I had gator before. It was an interesting taste. Tastes like chicken, but I would not eat it again. That's one of those you try it once and you don't like it. That's it. Yeah, it's literally crack. That's pretty much what it is. It's literally crack. Nicotine. Yeah, I never had lamb before either.
How are you still alive?
Oh, okay.
What is this place? Oh, great. Everything's cool. This place is not creepy at all.
There you go. Never had gator. Yeah, I never had frog legs either. I'm not planning on to. I had duck and eggs.
Who's there?
They are so
Come
fatty
out.
and good. You don't even need anything
Hello?
to fry them. Wow.
We just want to talk.
Any sudden moves and I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for buddy boy over there. What do you want?
Name's David. This here's my friend James. We're from a larger group. Women, children. We're all very, very hungry.
So am I. Women and children. All very hungry too.
Well, maybe we could trade you for some of that meat.
I'm back. The last of the gameplay.
What do you need?
Ammunition.
Weapons, ammo,
Oh,
clothes.
wow.
Medicine. You have any antibiotics?
We do. Back at the camp. Welcome to follow us
I'm
back.
not following you anywhere. Buddy boy can go get it. He comes back with what I need. The deer is all yours. Anyone else shows up...
You put one right between my eyes.
That's right.
2 bottles of the penicillin in a syringe. Make it fast. Go on.
I'll take that rifle.
Of course.
Back up.
Yeah, it's not that
Probably gonna
bad.
be a while. You
You talking about the
mind
the
if we take some
clicker?
shelter from the cold?
Bring him with us.
Oh, that lets me know you won't survive a zombie apocalypse.
There.
Are you talking about Andrew?
You really shouldn't be out here all
Andrew
alone.
something?
I don't like company.
Not Anthony Bourdain, but
What's your name?
Why?
Andrew something. He literally travels the world,
Okay,
eat
understand
anything.
it's not
And I
easy
do
to-
mean anything.
Trust a couple of strangers. Whoever's hurt, you clearly care about them. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine.
We'll see.
Short, bald, fat guy. I think he even ate roaches, and yeah, he will eat anything.
You had another gun?
Sorry.
No, not Anthony Bourdain. It's another guy.
Really like my
he's
rifle
bald.
No, you have your pistol.
He's bald and
I
short.
know how to use that thing.
But he was traveling with
He had
Anthony
some
Bourdain,
practice.
and he will eat anything.
No matter what, we have to keep them out. Let's hope they don't find him. Cover the windows.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've done this before.
Thank you.
You weren't kidding. You're a better shot with that thing than I am. Give me a hand with this.
was pretty good. I, got my workout in. 8 to the park. Oh, wow. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Nothing over here.
Oh, since you guys are here, let me know. How is you guys' October going to be like?
Yeah, I see him.
How is you guys October gonna be like? I mean, or is your state or place of residence that you guys staying at, Halloween or trick or treating this year? Or is it gonna be like Cali, like no trick or treating, because the risk of the spread and the virus spread is like higher survival rate, kind of like having. No, you're not. Not again! I got no idea. What do you have in mind? No, I'm saying how is your where you at?
Nothing over here.
The states that you're staying at or the countries you're staying at. Since while everything is going on, how is your October gonna be? Like are you guys going a lot? Are you guys gonna have
Yeah, I see him.
Get inside.
Are you guys gonna have haunted house, or are you allowed to have trick or treat?
Take me. Let's go.
Out here in Cali, they're restricting that too. So no universal, what is it, Fright Fest? Or Not Scary Farm? Yeah. And just, trick or treating and stuff. Whoa.
Behind you.
I shot him. Gosh. If you reload any faster. You could open it.
We're getting out of this.
Yeah, open the door. Open the door. Let's go.
This way.
What kind of glitch is that? Hold on. Let me catch you up right quick. I take life one day at a time, I do. We can do whatever we want as long as we're safe about it, I think, but no gatherings over 10 people. I was gonna get a ninja costume because it was a mask. what is funny is that I initially read streams and I reread and it's like, okay. Same as usual in New York, trick-or-treating, and okay. But I have nobody to hang out with. Oh dang. Nah, me, no girls, get together, drink. Okay. I mean, for me, I have to worry about if the cop will stop me on the street during Halloween in a Chinese spot. Wow, I have no idea. I haven't even had to check on that. It's really getting to the point where it's unhealthy. The times I'm up until the morning, and it's a sign I'm lucky when I fall asleep. Okay, yeah, it's still strict out here in Cali.
Fucking.
Come on! Come on, I'll block this. Cover the stairs.
It's still strict out here in Cali. And that's why yesterday I just recommended that video to Lucas with the Awakened JP, because not only he's funny, not only that he's funny or whatever, he's literally telling the truth. Basically, this is how it is, you know, living in Cali.
This way.
Right behind you.
How are you holding up?
You don't need to worry about me.
Stay close. Hey kid, you alright?
I'm fine.
More flickers. Get out of there!
Crap! I have a headache. Nothing happened. I was just saying, like in I was saying, like, you know, with the Awakened JP, like, even though it was funny, it was comedy, but he was telling the truth of everything that's basically going on in California. The big one. Really? Okay, let me... How? You... Run, girl. Run. Oh. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Forget it. I try to conserve ammo, but obviously I can't. In the butt. In the balls. No kids. We're gonna get through this. So it looks like Texas has some haunted houses confirmed for opening. One particular is not going to have physical lines, but will have virtual queue lines to tell you when you're interesting. And the crazy thing is, I mean, like I said with JP and everything, like it's true. Like a lot of people, especially a lot of YouTubers, they're leaving LA and moving to Texas. Jeez.
You all right?
There you are.
Come on. Doors this way.
Yeah, a lot of people is basically moving out of California. I'm trying to move out of California.
We're so close. We need to get up there. That ladder could work.
Yeah, I know. Just trying to see something.
Here. Come here, boost me up.
But yeah, it's just certain events I pretty much ask, like, you know, how is it out there where you guys stay at versus of where I'm at in Cali, where it's still strict here versus it's probably more lenient where you guys are at.
You be quick. You keep a lookout for those things.
I know.
Like I said, the movie theater's still closed. All we have is the drive-through. Or the drive-in. Gym's still closed. Well, except in Orange County, or probably San Diego. I was about to say, you mean to tell me you didn't hear that? You know what?
Yeah, it's okay.
They better now. I mean, because, yeah, they better now. You could say they're pretty much majority of it is contained. Like, you can actually see the sky now. Like, it's blue, you can see the blue sky. No clouds, no nothing. Just clear blue sky.
Through here.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, old man. Jeez. Looks like someone already fought those things and lost.
I'm looking for these boys.
Grab the key. Keep your eyes open for anything we can use.
I'm all set. Trust me.
See anything? So what do we do?
Hold our ground.
Is there any other choice?
Get ready. That
nothing?
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know. Under right.
Oh no. Woo!
Behind you.
Woo! Thank you. Oh, come on.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Bunch of guys.
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know.
Oh, and the balls? Dang, Ellie.
On your right.
Crap. Why? Why you have to reload right there?
Get ready.
Okay. Ooh, in the nuts.
You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know.
In the nuts. Damn. Really do play for the other side. Gotcha. Oh, dang. Why did you have to mess that up? Sorry guys, it's too much right about now. Hold on, I'll get to it in a second. Thank you.
Here come more.
How many of these things are there?
No idea. Just keep at it.
Watch out. Oh.
Go!
My guy. My guy. Wait, just one hit?
Yeah,
No, I think we did it.
like we killed all of them?
Oh, don't sound so
Whew,
disappointed.
okay.
More like disbelief.
Lucas is live in 11 minutes. Okay, cool. That means I get to end this soon. Well, this cutscene. Hold on, let me set it up. Set it up right quick. Yeah, so pretty much in this cutscene, I pretty much end it here. Then we'll basically transition right over to Lucas's stream. Let's see.
Listen.
No infected.
No infected. What'd I tell you?
Yeah, Tylenol helps.
All right. Let's head
No,
back.
either Tylenol,
Check on that bug
Excedrin, or Motrin. I know with Motrin, you gotta eat something.
Well, you handled yourself pretty nice back there.
Yeah. Yeah, finally, for the past
That's it, we-
week now,
Like a pretty good team.
since last weekend,
We got lucky.
and up to now, the skies have been
Lucky?
really clear.
No. No such thing as luck.
Cause even when we went to, even when we was driving
No,
to
see, I believe
Frankincense,
And everything happens
we could see the smoke,
for a reason.
like towards the mountains.
Sure.
But that's where it was like, you know, contained. It was
And I can
containing.
prove it to you. Now,
But you can still see the sky.
This
I mean,
winter.
sky. You know, no gray, no covering the
That's been
sun, no
especially
orange
cruel.
sun. The sky's orange.
a few weeks
Yeah.
back, I sent a group of men out
Which one? Girl, put on the charger.
nearby town to look for food.
I just read 2 cops were shot.
Only a
in
few
the
came back.
Over the ground San Hotel.
He said that the
I don't think
others
they're dead though, because it was said that.
slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy
Clinton
man
you needed.
traveling a little girl.
2-foot soldier on the Walking Dead series, yeah.
You see, everything happens for a reason. Don't get upset.
Oh,
It's not your fault.
I'll say do
Just
your
a
research
kid.
first before you go for it, Sasha. But other than that,
James,
go
lower
for
the
it.
gun.
Make
No
your
way,
monies.
David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Lower the gun.
Lower your monies. I mean, get your monies.
Now give her the medicine.
The others won't be happy about this.
Yeah, well, that's not your concern.
Move the fuck out of the way.
Won't survive long out there. I can't protect you.
No
Yeah,
thanks. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen a lot of influencers and content creators get screwed over by many
Joel?
companies. you know, because they didn't take the time to, you know, research and everything to see if it's actually legit. And even on the business aspect, you know, get what, since they came to you, get what, you know, you can get out of it, of what you deserve.
Your arm.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Sasha.
Here we go.
Yeah, let us all know. Like, you know, how the collab, you know, goes forward. I mean, you never know where it will lead to other stuff. Nothing horrible, and I don't mean to cast the couch or whatever, but yeah, just something good.
You're gonna make it.
All right. I guess as soon as she wakes up, right here. I guess, you know, that's it. We'll end it here. Yeah. Oh, thank you for posting the link, boys. The link. See y'all here. Smash that like button on your way out. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, show your boys some love. Smash that like button. Yeah, you guys pretty much gonna transition to look at your stream right now. That's it. Thank you guys for showing up. Love you guys. God bless. Hopefully I will do this tomorrow. Hopefully I'll do this tomorrow.
I'm gonna draw them away from here.
We'll see. We'll see. Most likely, you know, I'll be on tomorrow. We'll continue with part 5. But love you guys. God bless. See y'all in a minute.